Hello and welcome to Rodland on the C64, and this was conversion of, I can't remember who did the original coin-op, but yeah, this was a fairly late-ish game on the C64. I think a lot of people had probably migrated to the Amiga by this time, I would guess. But let's get started. Now, the Amiga version was famous for being, well, you could say arcade perfect, but I think they added a couple of features like being able to pop balloons and things like that. So it was a sort of arcade plus, if you like. The 64 version is a bit more humble, and you can see you take control of your little cutesy pink person here. I can't remember her name, but the idea is to clear all the screens of your opponents by using your rod or you can use these pick up power-ups as well, but use your rod, which is this thing here, to grab your opponent and then smash him into the ground. Normally I think it's about 3 hits to finish them off. And there's different types of opponents. These are just the ones in level 1. And every time you kill an opponent, a little power-up appears. So that's quite a useful power-up. And as usual, like all these games, you pick up bloody bits of fruit. You know, I don't know why it's always bits of fruit, but gotta watch out for these sharks. They cry and their teardrops are, for some reason, their teardrops are fatal to touch. Now you can also create a ladder by pressing fire and up or down to create it in that direction. So fire and up to create an up ladder, fire and down. And you can only have one ladder. It just disappears when you want the next one. Quite a useful feature, that. Now what you can try and do is try and collect all the flowers in each level, then this takes you to the extra game, where if you try and pick up these bonus letters that spell extra, and once you've spelled out extra, you get an extra life. So I've got 2 letters there. Yeah, that's how you get an extra life in the game. So normally it's worthwhile trying to pick up the flowers if you can, but if you can't, that doesn't matter. All you have to do is destroy all the creatures, and then you move on to the next level. I can't remember how many levels there are. I think the 64 version's got less levels. I think it's got about 30 levels. There might be maybe 50 in the coin-op. I know there's definitely less in the 64 version. And one area, it's quite a faithful conversion actually in terms of the gameplay. But one area it does fall down is the backgrounds. You can see they're just black, but in the coin-op and some of the other conversions, they are sort of they've got pictures in them, background pictures. Normally, fantasy landscapes, that sort of thing. So it doesn't really have the colour that this sort of game needs. It looks a bit bland, to be honest, but that's really my only area I could knock it down for. Otherwise, it's quite an accurate conversion, and it's quite a playable game actually. I mean, I'm not a big fan of cutesy platform games, but this one I always quite liked on the Amiga, and this version is actually it's quite decent. So I've got an extra life. The game is multi-load, but I think it's every 4 levels or so, or maybe 8 levels, but every few levels it will load in the next set. So the magic fairy is giving us an extra life. I think the sprites are quite well drawn, especially the player sprites. They're nice sort of high-res overlay on them. And yeah, you can have simultaneous 2-player mode, which is probably where the game's a bit more fun. So yeah, sound effects are okay. They're a bit sparse. There's music somewhere in the game, I think. Yeah, on the title screen there's music, but there's no in-game music. That's missing. I think Martin Walker did the music sound effects. It's okay. The music actually is quite accurate to the coin op, but the game does miss having a bit of in-game music. It does have a sort of very empty feel to it. I'll try and get to the first boss just to show you what it's like. I think let's continue here. The bosses are quite well drawn, quite funny. Okay, this is the first boss, so this is the alligator boss. The second boss is just got to kill all the well, not being killed. I don't know why he fires baby. I think it's crocodiles, isn't it? I don't know why he fires baby crocodiles at you. But all the bosses fire little babies at you. Absolutely baffling. I guess that's the Japanese for you. Ah. Come on. Yeah, the second boss is a big whale, and he's really well drawn actually. Come on. I'm a bit rusty, I haven't played this game for a long time, but yeah, I've probably more played the Amiga version. Right, so that's the boss done and dusted. Right, so yeah, I think this is quite a decent conversion, and it's quite a decent game, I think, as far as these games go. I'll give this 8 out of 10, I think. Could have been a little bit better, I think. Could have had some in-game music, or maybe some background graphics. Definitely features that are missed in the game, for sure. But yeah, 8 out of 10, still quite a respectable entry in the cutesy platformer genre. And that's all for this video. See you in the next one.